Okay, let's get started. I'm getting distracted. Oh, I didn't even look at these girlies. Can I get out of this? Here we go. Ooh, there's a hard choice going on here. She's very pretty. They're all really pretty. I like this one. The red and black dress one. It's that Fires type. This lady here, she is real good looking. Oh yeah. I kind of dig all of them except for this Toru looking one over here. All right, let's see what they are all about. Oh, I'm a girl. Ooh, Persona 5? I did want to play Persona 5. Should I move? I think I might need to move. Hold on.
Get this in your routine.
Yeah, put me in the corner. Now back to the game. All right, get your head in the game. Hey, don't just lie there. Get up. Just 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show. You can't just sleep through it. Yes, I can. Hold on. I can. I can sleep through it. Oh, is that how you want to play? I guess it's on. Ow! Rise and shine, sleepyhead. We are on a very luxurious plane. How? Did you just hit me? Nah, I just got here. I just chased off the person that hit you. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure that was you. What's with that look on your... Oh, I knew she was gonna hit me again. Ah, damn it. Now we're right back where we started. Ow. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Did I just loop? Are we in a loop? Why is this happening to me? Wait, didn't this just Yes, I know, I'm confused. We're stuck in a time warp. Of course not. There's no way I'd hit you twice. She's literally hit me like 6 times. Anyway, what was your name again? Oh, my name? I can't remember my name. Yeah, you smacked me in the head 6 times. Wait, what? I swear I didn't even hit you that hard. So you did hit me. That's not important. Try to remember. If you can't remember anything, we're both gonna be in big trouble. She is so hot. I love this. We can talk about why after. What was your name? My name is Aurora. Thanks for asking. I can't remember anything else though. Wow, I should try hitting my accountant sometime. Do you remember where we are? What you're doing here? Not at all. No, I can't remember a thing. Everything's so foggy. Alright, I can give you the rundown. Wait, we're in a reality show? You're on a reality TV show called Find Love or Die Trying. Though we just call it Find Love for the uninformed. I'm the producer. My name's Kat. Alright, you don't look like a cat, but okay. The premise is that you, the suitor, are living with 5 beautiful women, and one of them is your soulmate. I love that. So we're on The Bachelor. Well, I guess... The Bachelorette? Because I'm a lady? I haven't even met them yet. How would you know one of them is my soulmate? That's just how it is. Welcome to reality TV. You'll get to know 2 of the girls over the next 6 days, over 3 dates with each of them. Oh yeah, this is definitely just The Bachelor. And then on the 7th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you at the final ceremony. It only lasts 7 days? The Bachelor lasts like weeks, doesn't it? That seems straightforward enough to me. Not so fast, partner. The girl you choose will be given a choice, whether or not they accept your proposal. If she says yes, you 2 will get to fade off into the sunset in a gold-plated yacht on the last day. Happily ever after, forever. Except without the yacht. It's a loner. If she says no, oh no. We're gonna have to kill you. You're joking, right? Ooh, I love this man. I love him already. Now that's the reaction I wanted to see. I like him. I like him a lot. Really, you look like I just took a shit in your cereal. Oh. What's going on? Who are you? He looks like Grell from Black Butler. If he had like normal hair. Oh, where are my manners? The name's Damien. Damien Black. Yup, yeah, that tracks. I'm the CEO of Royal Black Media, the biggest network for Battle Royale games on the planet. Battle Royale games? Like computer games? No, like the Hunger Games. You've been living under a rock? Stink ass armpit? What? What are these sentences? Real people killing each other is in this season. Oh, it's very dystopian. It's very Hunger Games. What? Well, was in this season. I swear I put in hard and honest work into making top of the line killing shows. And what do I get for it? People killing? So we're trying a new kind of killing game, spicing a little romance on top for the people who fart dreams and bake cakes out of rainbows. That's where you come in. And hey, it's not a bad deal. You might find love, or die, whatever. Whatever! Just put on a good show for me, Excuse me, Mr. Black. I am A1 sauce. What is it, 1? We're missing one of the aerial cameras for the backfields. Well, that's my cue. The intern ain't gonna shoot himself. Oh, no. Give him hell, Kit Kat. Oh, I don't... She doesn't look like a cat to me. You don't need to tell me twice. Look, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm getting out of here. Yeah. For starters, I can barely remember my own name, let alone if I already have a partner. If that's what you're worried about, you didn't. And not for lack of trying. How would you know that? Cat sighed. I don't know why I didn't just say sigh. Look, you don't have a choice. Damien will kill you if you try to escape, or if you tell any of the girls about the truth behind the show. The girls don't know? That's what what? They have no idea that your life is in danger, and they just think it's a regular dating show about finding your soulmate called Find Love. I'm going to tell every one of these bitches. If you tell any of them the truth, you won't just get yourself killed. Oh, well, okay, maybe I won't. How could you? Yeah, seems immoral. Or illegal. I don't make the rules. I'm sorry. Really, you're a pretty serious person. Yeah, you kind of be serious when people are threatening your life. Most people would be a little happier to hear that they're alone in paradise with 5 beautiful women. Well, they're not all my soulmate. Only one of them is. And if she doesn't like me, then we will die. Or I will die. I guess she doesn't die, just me. What's there to worry about? Death? I don't know. Oh, you know, the whole getting executed thing if the girl asks us no. The little bit with not remembering who the hell I am. How about this? I needed my show to be successful and run according to plan. And you want your memories back and presumably to leave this show alive. That depends on what the memories are, but yes. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I can skip past that. If you'll be a good suitor for my show, I'll help you get your memories back. Where did she find me? It's really not a bad deal. Most people would kill for a chance like this. Or die for a chance like this, I guess. Seriously, all you have to do is get to know 5 lovely women and ask one of them out. I'll be with you every step of the way, off camera. Before you know it, I'm sure you'll have lots of fun. You know what this actually feels more like? Date Alive. That's like the plot. Date Alive. Who knows? You may even fall in love. You wouldn't be the first. How many people have you killed? But if you survive the whole show, I promise that I'll tell you everything you want to know. Well, I guess to continue the game, I have to say yes. I like the music. I don't dance super well, but I really like the music. That's the spirit, sugar. Who knows? You might even be thanking me for this one day. Yeah, we'll see about that. Trust me, I'll make sure that this show will be the best time of your life. It'll be so great that everything after will feel like a disappointment. That's a depressing way to look at it. What if I ended up with one of the girls after the show? Anyway, without further ado, let's get started with the show. Follow me, I'll take you to where you'll meet our lovely contestants. Remember, you can't tell anyone the truth about this dating game. No matter what, just smile, got it? Got it. We were in a bar? I thought we were on a plane. I didn't realize it at first. Oh, it is a small airplane. I must have been flown here. We walked until we saw a mansion in the distance. Yeah, the art style is great. By the way, this game is free, so I'm really impressed by the art style for a free game. Wow, it's huge. I can't imagine how expensive this place is. You'd be surprised. Since we're all the way in some forgotten corner of New Asia, the land comes pretty cheap. New Asia? Have you never read the news in the past decade? Memory loss, remember? Oh, right. Well, I sure hope you haven't forgotten how to talk to girls. I'll do you one better. I've never talked to girls. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hey. To give the world a top-tier enjoyment. Oh, she was calling people. To protect... Who is this? Team Rocket? To protect our ass from unemployment. To make the world believe in fate and love. We work like slaves for the shelves of... Oh, they are Team Rocket. We're the Brothers 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one too many. Prepare to get the set ready to start filming yesterday. The Team Rocket. What is it? Wow, why am I blanking? I'm a horrible millennial. Anyway, let's get it go. Oh, I guess we're not important enough to finish our intros. Nope. Blasting off at the speed of light. Whose idea was it to work in the TV industry anyway? This wouldn't have happened if we just decided to be accountants. Wait by the mansion doors and thank me later. It's showtime, people. Let's get to work. Hey, Aurora, can you help me? Hear me? Hear me. Sounds like the beginning of the stream. Kat's voice boomed across the island, though she was nowhere in sight. Yo, where the fuck did she go so fast? Kat? I wasn't kidding when I said I'd be with you every step of the way. As long as you're on this island, I'll be able to see, hear, and even talk to you. Just think of me as a cuter and sexier big brother. That doesn't sound nearly as good as you think it does. Hey, how else would we film the show? You really want to meet the love of your life with a camera sticking out of your head? Good point. Anyway, head on into the mansion already and go meet the girls. I can't wait. Let's do it. I recommend checking out the library, the kitchen, the games room, and the backyard. Okay. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Got it. From here on out, the cameras are rolling. Don't be stupid. My mantra every day. I'll see you later, sweet cheeks. Cat out. Alright, I'm finally here. There's only one thing left to do. Turn around and go home. Anybody home? Ah, this is the Toru-looking girl. My eyes were drawn to a girl wearing a white dress, pacing around the lobby. Hey, what's up? Oh, I didn't see you there. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, it's really you, Aurora. Oh, I'm so glad you've heard of me. That's me. How did you know my name? I mean, I assumed she would have been told it. It hasn't been that long, has it? Oh, is she a childhood friend? It's me, Yui Fushikawa. We went to the same high school way back. Come again? Yeesh, you haven't changed one bit. Always forgetting everything important. Grrr. Wait, calm down. I know how it sounds, but I've got amnesia. You don't expect me to believe that, do you? You can't lie to your student council president. That's perjury. It's true, really. I wouldn't lie about this. I almost got our voices mixed up. You really can't remember anything? Really, I wouldn't joke about this. Promise. Oh, I can't believe you forgot. Oh, on second thought, that may be a good thing. I mean, this is a very cute face she's making here. but she is not the one that I would be going for. How on earth could it be good to forget everything? You know, moving on from the past is the best way to live and all that. Everyone has things from high school they'd rather forget, right? What did you do? Yep. Mm-hmm. It's good to see you, Aurora. We haven't changed. You haven't changed. Alright. It feels just like when we used to fool around back then. Have we fucked before? Fool around in like a family-friendly sort of way. Pinky promise. Oh, that's the face of someone I've fucked before. It's good to see you too, Yui. What brings you out here? Oh, you know, to be honest, dating apps or shows and all that really aren't my thing. But I saw that you were... what are you making me say? Besides that, welcome to the mansion. It's ginormous. I'll spare you from embarrassing yourself asking me and show you where my room is. Wait a second, I haven't cleaned it up yet. Have you not been here for like a day? You haven't cleaned up, whatever. She rushed off before I could get in a word. Somehow, I got the sense that this has happened before. Am I actually in a time loop? That'd be a crazy twist. I guess I'll see her later. Okay. Where do we think? I think I want to check the library. Or, because I think the games room is gonna have that, like, the green one. The kitchen might have the girl in the red. But I'm kind of looking for the white-haired girl. But chances are, the girl that I want is probably going to be in the library, because I am predictable like that. So let's try the library. The library was like a library out of a movie. Grand, majestic. These two fuckers up in the wall. Nothing like your average library, which becomes a porn set after closing time. What? What are these libraries, and where can I find them? I took a few steps forward and noticed a girl with red hair at the back of the library. Oh, is this the red girl? Hey! We found her. She was easy to find. She was reading a magazine, or so it seemed from first glance. It's a doujinshi. If you craned your head a bit to the side, you could see another book hidden behind the magazine. It's smut. She's gonna be perfect for me. A/B Testing After the Apocalypse, first edition by DB. Oh, she's boring. Hey, what are you reading? She's so hot, though. Oh, this? Just another an absolutely fetch truth T-bomb. Yes! So, she's, like, really smart, but pretends to be, like, really ditzy. Can you believe that this one celebrity would, like, date another celebrity? I can't even. It's almost like they're people. I can see what you're actually reading, you know? Oh gosh, that's so embarrassing. Why would that be embarrassing? The book you're actually reading sounds a lot more interesting. No, it doesn't, but okay. Where I come from, people make fun of people who do what I do, I guess. God, she's cute. To them, a library is just a place to film porn after closing time. What are these libraries? What? I'm Scarlet. How did you get that? Kendi? Her name is Scarlet! I'm Scarlet, by the way. You're Aurora, correct? That's me. It's nice to meet you, Scarlet. It's nice to meet you too, Aurora. I'm curious, so what are you actually reading? I thought you'd never ask. Here, let me show- Ah! Oh, I thought she, like, fell on me. Scarlet dropped the magazine and the book behind it on the floor, revealing a second magazine in her hands. It's porn! It's porn! She ran away so fast, I didn't even have a chance to say anything more. What? She's gone? But I want to keep talking to her. Guess there's not much left to do here. I'll head down to Where would the white-haired girl be? Alright, we're gonna try the kitchen. Oh, hey! Hey, there she is! Oh, she's so cute! Oh, she's hot! Oh, but I feel like she's gonna have a really bitchy attitude that I'm not gonna like. Okay. I need to find a voice for her. It's not gonna... 1, these ribs are well done. Oh, she wasn't mad at him for that? Oh, I got the wrong... it was the wrong emotion. I'm sorry. Thank you, ma'am. They were supposed to be medium rare. Please remake them all before the hour is up. Oh, I was right the first time. Okay. She's got a little mole on her face. Anyway, I knew we should have just worked in accounting. Then I've just got the opportunity for you. 1, I've just bought one of the neighboring islands and I need someone to balance the books. Please have that finished by nightfall and don't forget about the ribs. Okay, go for some ribs. I take it back. The side dishes are magnificent too. Keep it up, you diligent worker, you. I can't get a vibe on her attitude. Aw, shucks, you're too kind, ma'am. I don't get what you're complaining about, bro. Violet's amazing, and she's even volunteering to help us lowly peons. This soup is simply delightful. Good work, 3. Thank you, Violet. Man, she's 100 times better than when 4 bossed us around. I couldn't agree more, bro. 1, if you insist on taking so long on the meatballs, perhaps we'll use your meatballs instead. Just kidding, though upon further thought, you'd never need them anyway, so maybe? She's such an angel. Are we even talking about the same person? Hey there, got a second to chat? That was rude. Pardon me, I didn't see you there. Just 1 second. I've got to clean up the soup that one set on fire earlier. Is that even possible? She's so cute! Anything's possible if you put your mind to it. Profound. Evidently, the same is true if you lack a mind completely. The same is true if you lack... whatever. Ah, public education. Oh, rude. Just kidding. Hey, that was uncalled for. Actually, we think the same about you on a daily basis. I can confirm that. I don't know what they're talking about anymore. I'm lost. I wish Mom never had you guys. Apologies for the delay. I'm finished now. I'm Violet. Violet Valentine. What a name. The pleasure is yours, Aurora. You already know. Why am I shocked? Of course I know who I am. I imagine each contestant does, flying all the way out here for a whole week for a blind date. No one could be that unintelligent. I do hope you are worthy of being the suitor. You'll find that courting a lady is a different sport than the other girls. It's true. She's one of the 2 daughters of the Valentine family. They're even richer than the royal black media. I said that wrong. Alright, 3. Your pay's cut by 50%. Enjoy your even shittier instant noodles. Rude? He was just... Oh, he insulted his boss. That's why. Is it too late to go back to school? He's gotta go to school for accounting. I am, how to say, fascinated. I'd like to see what makes you so special. You look fairly average to me. Excuse you? I'm not average. I'm a little bit over average. I guess you'll be in for a surprise, Violet. I do like a deafening explosion. The spaghetti tonight will be, how to say, a little different. I hope you do not mind. Does she actually speak a different language? Because why does she keep saying stuff like that? Anyway, you're not really putting 1 on the menu, right? One, why is there a hole in the ceiling? Looks like they'll be busy in the kitchen for a while. Okay, well, we met the 2 girls that I wanted to meet by pure chance. So, okay. So we have a yellow girl who's probably going to be in the backyard, and the green girl who's probably going to be in the games room. I guess we'll go with the gamer girl. Hey, oh wait, she's actually super cute. Why is she button mashing? What is she playing? Or is it me playing Super Smash Bros? As I walked into the games room, my eyes were drawn to a girl playing on a handheld game device. Then it really shouldn't be making that noise. She looked deep in thought as her fingers moved and pressed buttons at lightning speed. Woo! New high score! What the hell was she playing? Tetris. She's playing Puyo Puyo Tetris. Aw, man, it's a shame I can't submit it. Oh, sup, dude? Why did her name show up immediately? Tara. Do you know what happened to the internet? What? Ever since I came to this island, I haven't been able to get any signal at all. I'm literally going— oh, I thought that was me. I'm literally going to die at this rate. You okay? Tell my followers they were the best. What does a person even do in this situation? Are you okay? No worries, Aurora. She'll be fine. Oh, that's Cat. Oh, hey, Cat, what's up? Oh, we had to turn off all the internet to make sure no spoilers for the show got out. Tara's just a bit overdramatic about it. You'll get used to it. Yo, you tell me I'm being overdramatic when you literally sent us back into the Stone Age. With games and electricity and other things, but still! I was so excited to stream for everybody when I got here. Well, we have something in common, Tara. We both stream. How am I even supposed to say that? You're a streamer? Yes, sir. That I am. Excuse me, I am a ma'am to you. I'm mostly a variety game streamer, but I also stream real life, too. Oh, she's an IRL streamer. And I can't now. Quack. I know that's an emoji, but it says quack. Maybe you could just record things and post them later? I guess that's what I'll have to do, but that's so last year. By the way, what's this whole show about? She came here and didn't even know? Wait, what? I honestly have no idea what I just got into regarding pretty much everything to do with this show. You didn't even do a little bit of research before you decided to come here? Hey, don't get in my face about this. From what I heard from Kat, you didn't either. Hey, amnesia and not doing a little bit of research are totally different. I forgot to do my due diligence, and you forgot your life. Same deal. It's not the same deal. Anyway, it's a dating show called Find Love. Kat can explain the rules in more detail, but it's pretty much what you expect from any generic dating TV show. I mean, yeah. And my name's Aurora. I'm what Kat calls the suitor. Huh. So it's like the visual novel dating sim game, except I'm stuck in it rather than getting to play it myself? I guess so. Well, since this is a game, I'm gonna win it! I'm not sure that's the right way to approach dating, but look out, world! Tara's coming! And she always wins. Alright, bye. I mean, she's cute, but she ain't my vibe. Tara ran off with a fiery look in her eyes. I've got no idea where she's headed. But who would? I guess there's nothing left to do here. Time to go to the backyard, and we'll meet the yellow girlie. Wow, calling this a backyard is like calling what happened to the Titanic a leak. The field goes farther than the eye can see. My eyes were quickly drawn to a girl running laps across the field. Oh, she's sporty. Okay. This could be either hit or miss for me. She's quick. She's getting closer and closer, and whomp! She slid to a stop, and I thought she was gonna hit me. She's gonna like just fall up onto me. Anyway, she slid to a stop in front of me. She is cute though. Howdy, I'm Allie. It's nice to meet ya. Should she be Southern? I mean, she said howdy. You're Aurora, right? I can't do a Southern accent. That's, I don't really care. Care for a jog, though? Oh, exercise. Sure. Sure, that sounds... All right, let's go! She grabbed my hand and pulled me with her at breakneck speed. She's just Kenbaru. She's so fast, it takes all I have just to keep pace with her. The wind on my face feels nice, though. For some reason, I feel like I've missed this. Am I actually very athletic, maybe? Actually, I don't think I've ever gone this fast. Oh my god. Whatever nice thoughts I had floating in my head were thrown out by my newly assigned drill sergeant. I thought I signed up for a dating show, not a fitness show. Alright. I'm starting to hit a comfortable pace. Is that all you got? Yeah, she a hyper one. Kinda like her, though. I like her hair. Anyway, Allie was widening the distance between us. I thought she was still holding on to me. Call me simple, but I started to run as fast as I could. Ah! What is this music? I gained more and more speed and watched as Allie slowly fell behind. Wow, you're running even faster than my dad did when he left. Is she trauma dumping on me? Like, yeah, Dad's leaving. I got you. What the? I unconsciously slowed down, my face contorted with shock. In just that single moment, she caught up and quickly surpassed me. I'm kidding, jeez. No need to take everything so seriously. The bastard died before I ever got a chance to. Well. Oh, I'm so... Don't be, I killed him myself! The hell is wrong with this chick? What? The look on your face is hilarious! Don't worry so much, Aurora. I'm kidding. No, I think she's killed somebody. Or am I? She's a yandere. I felt my heart start to give out less from running and more from emotional roller coaster. We finished jogging a few minutes later. I'm completely out of breath. Yeah. That was fun, Aurora. Let's run again sometime. How about no? I fell to my knees to catch my breath and watched as she walked away effortlessly. But you'll have to be faster than that to keep up with me, suitor. She is cute, though. I do like a sporty girl. Girl is insane, though. I laid on the grass like an obese walrus, gasping for air. Relatable. Is this how I die? I don't think I'll have to be worried about telling Allie the truth with how hard it is to breathe. I think I'll live, at least for now. I rolled onto my back and relaxed for a moment. Alright, enough messing around. If you're on the show and you're not an underpaid grunt, come to the front of the mansion. I guess that includes me. I should start heading over. That includes you too, Tara. I can see you playing, you know. You're not the boss of me! Just, like, from a distance. Just, you're not the boss of me! What have I gotten myself into? Ah, here they are. By the time I got there, Kat and the girls were surrounding a blackboard covered with scribbles and math equations. Jesus. And that's why Aurora is the perfect soulmate for each of you. With math? I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. It's like the bullshit math they show on screen in a movie. Oh, you're late to the party, Aurora. But you're just in time for the first alone time segment. Alone time segment? You can't find your soulmate without having a little alone time together. It's time to pick your first soulmate candidate. One of 2 lovely ladies you'll get to spend time with this week. Yes, her name is Scarlet. So, this is Scarlet, if you missed. I already forgot this one's name. I don't care. This is Violet. And then Tara and, I forgot her name. Whatever. So without further ado, who is it gonna be? Well, given that I'm going to only be able to pick 2, we're going to pick Scarlet and we're going to pick Violet. Scarlet and Violet. You see what I did there? Anyway. I haven't even had the chance to really talk with any of them yet. But either way, these 2 are the best. She has yandere eyes. Don't think of it that way. Think of it more like, well, who do you want to talk to the most right now? Okay. Allie? Is it Allie? Yeah, this is Allie. It's weird. I keep expecting these guys to have, like, Japanese name, but only Yui does. Today, I'd like to spend alone time with... I'm thinking Scarlet. I think we're gonna go with Scarlet. Scarlet! And then next time, we'll pick Violet. Alright, we'll make it happen. Places, people. Let's have Aurora start in the mansion, and you know where to bring Scarlet. To my bedroom, I hope. Yes, ma'am. Give us a minute to set up the scene and then go find her. Oh, we're gonna play hide and seek? It didn't take long to find Scarlet. She found me first. Oh, we are in the bedroom. Ho, ho. She had just burst through my door and was trying to catch her breath as she slammed it shut behind her. Are we role-playing? Aurora, thank God you're okay. Oh my God. What's going on, Scarlet? Long story short, I experimented with some of the local fauna on the island earlier, and there's really nothing like it. It's really incredible. And, I messed up my intro with you earlier and... Whoa, slow down. I don't know what that voice is, but I'm sticking with it. I made a new chemical compound that causes amnesia. It's amazing. Wow, that's not something you hear every day. The cool thing is, applying just the right amount to a person can make them forget specific things. Who they are, how to write, anything. Wait, did she make me lose my memory? The bad thing is... Something slammed into the door outside. I almost jumped up from the surprise. Give me brains and bananas. They turned them into zombies. Applying too much turns people to rabid zombie monkeys hell-bent on eating human brains. And bananas. Dear God, not the bananas. The door slammed again. It sounded like it was about to be knocked down. We need to get out of here, and fast. 4 busted through the door and blocked our only exit. Give me brains and bananas. I'll get him out of the way. It'll give you time to run. I've got a better idea. Oh, that was me. Sorry. Scarlet blasted 4 with a white powder, covering his face entirely. He flailed He flailed wildly for a few seconds, then fell to the ground, unconscious. What was that? Let's just say 4 is seeing all the bananas he wants now, and we'll leave it at that. Follow me. We ran outside the mansion as fast as we could. How did this even happen? Oh, I was afraid you'd ask that. I heard from Tara that you lost your memories, and I wanted to see if I could help you get them back. So I, may have experimented on the Brothers 5 to see if I could erase their memories and bring them back. I must have done the numbers wrong. I added way too much. I didn't realize their brains were so empty in the first place. In a weird way, that's really sweet, Scarlet. Thanks. Crazy, but still, thanks. I'll fix this, I swear. I just need time to make an antidote. Luckily, I left my tools and supplies pretty near here. We can stay there till we've got an antidote. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Wait, where are the other girls? Do you think they're still inside? Who cares? I didn't pick them. They're actually trapped inside the library right now. Oh, that was me. Oops. Oh, shit. We gotta go back and save them. I don't know how to say this, but I accidentally turned them into zombies too. But they were a little bit much, so I locked them in the library. Ha ha ha. We're doomed, aren't we? Scarlett and I passed the time talking about the craziness that was going on and coming up with a plan to save everybody. She seemed to be quite frazzled, despite seeming so put together. But I could tell she really did care about the infected. Not enough to prevent this from happening in the first place, but enough. I watched her build a machine that she insists on turning them back to normal, but looking at it, I can't help but be a little skeptical. She built a machine in like a couple of hours? Alright, it's showtime. You really think this will work? You bet! I made it after all. Looks like the coast is clear here. We walked to the outside of the library undetected, but we definitely weren't alone in here. Alright, it's time to save our friends. Can we consider them to be friends? Friends! This face that she has. They're coming right at us. Nothing to worry about. Oh, hey. What is this? You sure that's gonna cure them? Of course. What does it look like I'm doing? Somebody told me Scarlett just enjoyed this a little too much. What the hell? If I take my eyes off the cameras for 1 second and there's zombies in the room. I'm sorry. I can't control this game sound. Oh my god, we're done. We're done with it. Not quite the first date you expected, huh? You could say that again. It was definitely a first, though. Kat told me that to make a date exciting, I had to get your heart racing. Okay. I think I did a pretty good job at that. I guess that's technically true, but aren't there easier ways? Something tells me this woman is full of more surprises. I think they're all crazy. Okay. I stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. I was just about to close my eyes when I heard a knock at the door. I shuffled over in a haze. Hey there, Aurora. Sorry to bother you this late. God damn, I don't know if I could deal with more of you today. It's alright. What's up, Kat? Don't mind me. Just gonna make myself real comfortable. Oh, cutie patootie. Kat walked by me and comfortably sat herself on my bed. Oh, I guess that is my bed. It looked like a chair. Oh my god, you have no idea how much better your beds are compared to the staff. You'd think the ones actually working here would get treated nicely. I closed the door and then sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. I'm guessing you're not coming to my room at night to start a workers' union. I wonder, what would you want to come to your room for what would you want me to come to your room for instead? I can think of a few things. Oh. You'd think 5 women would be enough for a person. You're incorrigible, Aurora. 5 women. Scarlet, Violet, Tara, oh, I forgot about the childhood friend. Anyway, as a producer, I'm obliged to help you survive until the end of the show. Just until the end of the show, I'm heartbroken. Being your babysitter doesn't pay well enough to make it a long-term gig. I'll be checking in with you each night to let you know how you're doing and give you some advice here and there. That's nice of you. Thanks, Cat. Well, to be honest, finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to topic. Our audiences really loved your date with Scarlet today. I don't know if I'd call what you two had a date, but you two have become quite the popular ship for our viewers. Yeah, we killed some zombies on our first date. Of course we're interesting. We did put on quite a show, didn't we? No kidding. There's not a person who watched today's broadcast who doubts that she's your first soulmate candidate. That said, let's sprinkle a little more drama into the mix. More romance, more love triangles, less zombies. So tomorrow I want you to find who your other soulmate candidate is and ask them out on a date. Now, normally, I'd probably just say I want to go on a second date with Scarlet, but I do want to go on a date with Violet, so we're going to choose Violet. Sounds good to me. I would have expected you to want to spend more time with Scarlet right away, especially considering what just happened. I get that, but at the end of the day, we need ratings. He knows how to play with the algorithm. And those are coming from people who want to see love triangles and whatnot, right? That's exactly right. Without those ratings being high every day, they'll X the show and your life. I guess that makes sense in a messed up way. I'm impressed at how well you took that. Is this not your first time on a life or death killing dating show? That's a sentence. Can't say that it is. Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you before tomorrow. It's getting late and we've both got big days tomorrow. How about we call it a night? Sounds good to me. If it's worth anything, I am sorry. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Aurora. Good night, Cat. She left my room, closing my door behind her. I went back to laying on my bed and closed my eyes. I kept thinking about Scarlet before I slept. The sound of waves crashing against the shore. Oh, hey. I can hear a woman's voice call out to me within a dream. You probably can't hear me in there, but... I try to respond, but no words come out. Aurora, promise me one thing. Don't forget. Don't you dare forget. You promised. Promises are unbreakable, right? That's what you told me. You promised. But you lied, didn't you? Okay, well. Episode 2. Anyone else wake up with the world's worst headache? Tell me about it. What did we even do yesterday? Honestly, I can't remember. Though I did have a dream that we were being chased by someone. Oh, really? And who was that? I think it was Scarlet. What are the odds of that? I think I dreamed the same thing. As did I. She locked us in the library and then shot us to pieces. Whoa, that's the same dream I had. What do you think made you all dream that? Either way, it was just a dream. Yui used mean glare. It's super effective. God, she's got weird eyes. Come now, there's no point getting upset at someone at what they did in a dream. You're right, Violet. And yet, I seem to remember you being there too, Aurora. Aw man, how am I gonna talk my way out of this one? Some way or another, Scarlet and I managed to convince everybody it was a crazy coincidence. At least I think we did. Violet was skeptical. Naturally, she had every right to be. Everything she dreamed really did happen. Let's hope this wasn't the kind of dream that comes back again. Ah, there you are, Aurora. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who is your other soulmate candidate. You remember what we discussed yesterday, right? How could I forget? It's not like I've ever forgotten anything important before, except for, well, everything. Save the snark for whichever poor girl you end up seeing today. Rude. Ow, that stings. It'll be just between your two soulmate candidates from here on out, so choose wisely. Wait, really? So if we don't get chosen, what are we supposed to do? Well, for starters, we're in tropical paradise. Think of it as a vacation. Soulmates aren't real anyway, so it's not a big deal. Oh, rude. They're not real. Oh boy, Aurora, you might want to pick your second soulmate candidate quick. Wait a minute, Kat. Will we be splitting up the group after today? Nope, don't worry. You'll still be able to hang out together, and who knows where that will go. Alright. Oh, good to know my battle plans will still come in handy. I mean, friendship plans. Good to know I still get to see my new friends. Yes, sir. Ah, they're all crazy. So, without further ado, Aurora, who's the unlucky girl? Well, it's gonna be Violet. It's Violet! Alright, we'll make it happen. Give us a minute to set up the scene and then go find her. God, I hope it's nothing crazy. Can I go on like a real date where I can actually get to know this person? I had just gone outside the mansion to find Violet when a white limousine drove up and stopped in front of me. One stepped out from the driver's seat and walked towards me. Aurora, good day. Please do enter. What's with the formal talk? Please just get in the car, Aurora. You already heard what she did to my bro. Did she kill him? He opened the passenger door and ushered me inside. I shrugged and went inside. What's the worst that could happen on a death game dating show? We sat in silence as one drove me to what looked like some sort of fancy restaurant and then escorted me inside. Ooh, are we under the sea? Bonjour, suitor. I trust my new butler brought you here safely. Yeah, he did. What's going on, Violet? I thought I would give you a chance to have some alone time with the star of the show is all. I'm told that this is what people do when they are courting. Is she a robot? Have you never been on a date before? Of course I have, and I've read all the manuals on the subject. I'll have you know, I've studied every book on the lusty new Asian Maid series, and I know them all by heart. Is that, like, wait, is that a reference to Skyrim? Did she make a Skyrim reference? Or did the game people make a Skyrim reference? Isn't, in Skyrim, isn't that where the, like, the lusty Argonian maid, isn't that a book in Skyrim? And they're making a reference to it? Haha, see, I know things, sometimes. Impressed, I'm sure. Oh, it was nothing. Pardon my interruption. I've brought your food. Please be seated, honored guests. Violet and I sat at a table in the center of the palace as one placed each dish onto the table one by one. He seemed to linger over the meatballs as he brought them over. Thank you, one. Please, don't hold yourself back. Don't think I will. This food looks incredible and probably worth more than my life. You're right on both counts, Aurora. I kind of love her. She's great. And she hasn't tried to turn anybody into zombies yet, so green flags all around. I'm ecstatic you like the assortment. I planned it myself. You're a chef? You could say that. Oh, she's cute! Look at her! Oh! She's so cute. Look at her face! She got so flustered. What do you mean? Anyway, tell me more about yourself, Aurora. There's not too much to say. Amnesia is a hell of a drug. You do not remember your past? Yeah, bummer, right? Then rest assured, I will find the finest scientists in all the land to help you recover your memory when this is over. That would be great. Thanks, Violet. Think nothing of it. It's the duty of those with more to give back, no? Though, have you ever thought perchance this is actually a blessing in disguise? What do you mean? Many of us would be happier not knowing what drags us down. That may be true, but still, I need to know. You sound just like the reference examples in the romance manuals. Consider me impressed. Oh yes, I am an expert at romance. You know, those manuals are just regular old fiction novels, right? You're quite funny, Aurora. An admirable trait to have. I like that. Anyway, you haven't told me about yourself, Violet. Who are you? What do you do for fun? I'd like to know. Being the scion of the Valentines does not leave much time for fun, I'm afraid. Even on this show, I spend most of my waking hours managing the Valentine's restaurant businesses. But I suppose if I have a spell of time, I enjoy baking. Oh, she's so cute! She got flustered again. She likes to bake. I don't get it. Why are you embarrassed by liking baking? Everyone has a hobby. Baking is something of a servant hobby, according to my parents. When they found out I was enjoying that, well, they made sure to stop me from ever doing it again, with all the restaurant work. It's a bit ironic, isn't it? You know what? I don't know of what, but what do you mean? Who cares what your parents think? You're on this island a million miles out, they can't stop you. I am throwing Riz! How about we find some time together to bake up for lost time? Oh! I am smooth! She laughed like a child. That'd be wonderful, Aurora. I'll make some time on my calendar for you. We spend the next few hours enjoying the finest meal that money could buy. Each course was better than the last, just like each chapter of the lusty new Asian maid, according to Violet. Something tells me that the same applies to every moment I'll share together with Violet. Okay. I can't read, apparently. Little did you know I was illiterate this whole time. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder. God damn, I bet it's my fucking childhood friend. Oh, it was Kat. Okay. Hey there, Aurora. Got a minute? I want to make Scarlet and Violet jealous. It'll be good for ratings. I'm sorry, what? You're no fun. Anyway, she opened the door to my room and walked inside. I followed suit. I've got some good news. I'm all ears and horns. Oh, that didn't land. Turns out my strategy worked. We've gotten enough ratings to avoid early canning. What? Don't get me wrong. People loved it when you and Scarlet were the main ship. But now with Violet as some serious competition, let's just say online threads went from optimistic and united to downright murderous. Well, I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. For now, at least. But that'll change quickly if our viewers don't feel like your relationships with both of them are progressing. Kat laughed, and then took a seat on my bed. As always, apparently. You know, I'm curious how you're feeling about Scarlet and Violet. I wouldn't know. I haven't played them. Ha, 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 ha. Between those two, do you have a favorite? Well, it's Violet now, because I didn't have to fight zombies with her. Though I've known her for less time, I think I like Violet more right now. I don't know as much as I'd like about Violet just yet, but I know more than anything that I just want to keep learning more about her. Really? Well, I can't say I'm too surprised, but maybe just a little. Let's see where things go with her. Something tells me you'll be hanging out with her again soon enough. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up, and who knows, you might just be the first one to make it out of here. No one else has won this game? Good night, Aurora. Good night, Kat. Freaking weirdo. She left the room, closing it behind her. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. Oh, am I gonna have another weird dream? I see waves crash soundlessly against the shore and dissolve to nothing before they reach my feet. This must be my dream. She's next to me. I can't make out her face or even hear her voice, but I know it's her. The way the pale moonlight dances in her hair is so nostalgic. You look like you've seen a ghost, Aurora. Somehow I can't see your face, nor hear your voice, but I know it's you. I'm fine, don't worry about it. I hear my own voice speaking, as if it were coming through an old cassette. Are you thinking about what's going on out there now? $10 said it's better on this side. Out there, every day's a fight. Oh, I'm wrong voice. I'm sorry. Out there, every day's a fight to stay alive. Here, at least, there's food, shelter, a place to call home, and most importantly, high speed and unlimited internet. I reach for her hand and hold it tight. And people that love you. I know, and I love you too. I know how lucky I am to be here, but I still want to see the other side. Why? You wouldn't survive a day out there. Same goes for me. Because it's real. It's real life. Where things happen that aren't planned by some producer. Where living isn't just following a script. Is this the Truman Show? I'd do anything for just a taste of it. We've been over this. I know. I'm just so tired of this. What the hell are we doing here, Aurora? I feel the same way she did, but there is nothing we could do. Not if we valued our lives. There's no escaping from here alive. We're living another day. But what are we living for? You really want to see the other side that badly? Yes. I laughed. When she had that look in her eye, I knew there was no convincing her otherwise. Even if she had to go alone, she'd see it through. And I loved her for that. I guess you'll owe me $10 pretty soon. She laughed. You'll be the judge of that. All right. Chapter 3. Then you set the meat at around 300 degrees for 40 minutes. Okay, got it. Tara furiously scribbled down notes. Wait a minute, couldn't I just cook it for 600 degrees for 20 minutes? That's not quite how this works, I'm afraid. But the math checks out. What's going on? Oh, good morning, Aurora. How do you do? I'm teaching Tara the proper way to prepare a pot roast. So far, I'd say it's going pretty well. Tara will be the one to prepare lunch today instead of me. Tara turned one of the dials on the stove as far as it could go to the right. And then the student has surpassed the master. On second thought, perhaps I'll prepare an alternative course. I don't know why that stumped me for a second. One moment, please. Oh, ye of little faith. Yeah, get out of here. Time for the moment of truth. Lunch is served. Did I wake up at noon? Like, what? There they are. Opposite rotation this time. Tara was nervously clasping her hands tight. It's delicious! I did it! Oh my gosh! Tara did a little dance in celebration and gave Violet a high five. Should I become a food vlogger? I'm a cooking savant. This talent shouldn't be wasted. Psst. Hey, Violet. What is it, Aurora? Is this what you cooked or is this what Tara cooked? Violet smiled and winked at me. I don't know what you're talking about. She sipped on her soup contentedly. They're having soup and pot roast? I couldn't help but smile back at her. Damn, this was the best meal I'd ever had. Man, she can cook too! Granted, my memory only goes back about 3 days, but still, it counts for something. I figured it's about time to talk with Kat about my next date, but I felt a tap on my back. Kat, is that... I turned around, and the girl in front of me was as surprised as I was. Oh, Kat? No, this is Allie. Oh, sorry, Allie. What's up? She looked to see if anyone else was around before she spoke. Did she actually murder somebody? Have you noticed anything weird lately? What do you mean? Something about this show gives me the creeps. I went out for a walk in the forest last night, you know, 'cause it's gorgeous and all. But after I got there, I must have dozed off for a minute. Taking a nap in a forest at night? You're braver than most, Allie. Let me finish. When I woke up, I was back in my room, on my bed. And I swear I don't remember ever walking back. Huh, that sounds pretty crazy if it really happened. You sure you didn't just have a weird dream? Now that you mention it, I tried Scarlett's cooking for fun last night. That was a big mistake. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but did you notice anything strange happen last night? I don't think so. It was just a regular night. I had a conversation with Kat in my room, but that was it. Damn, 5 girls to date wasn't enough, huh? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Well, I guess I'll just be staying away from Scarlett's cooking and chalk it up to a weird-ass dream. Thanks for listening, Aurora. It's my pleasure, Ellie. See you later. Okay. She ran off just as fast as she had come initially. Someone's in a hurry. Hey, Kat, I was looking for you. Afternoon, Aurora. Same here. I wanted to ask, did your guys do anything last night to Allie? Not that I know of. Our staff leaves the cast alone at night. I guess there's nothing to worry about. Kat's been honest with me so far about everything. As far as I know, I guess. Right? Anyway, more importantly, it's time for Phase 2. You've done pretty decently with setting up Scarlet and Violet as your soulmate candidates. People are eating it up. The romance, whatever. More importantly, every time they're on screen, we get one hell of a ratings boost. From here on out, you'll only be going on dates with either of them. That'll be your best bet to get out if you're alive. That sound good to you? You almost make it sound like I have a choice. I'm glad we're on the same page, as always, Aurora. But enough with the pleasantries. Who's the unlucky girl today? I feel like I should go back to Scarlet, but if I'm being honest, I just really want to spend time with Violet. So I think we're gonna do Violet. Oh, nice. I kind of had a feeling you would. I think Violet's somewhere around the mansion. Lead the way. I found Violet taking a walk outside the mansion. Hey, Violet, what's up? Hello there, Aurora. I just thought I'd take a nice afternoon walk. This place truly does bring back memories of home. You lived on your own personal island? Nothing quite that bourgeoisie. Anyway, I've got a surprise for you. Want to see? For me? Oh, that was me talking? Whoops. I motioned for her to follow me into the mansion. To my bedroom now. I asked Kat to pull a few strings, and, well, we have everything we need to bake whatever we want now. Oh, we're gonna bake together! Oh, how cute! Oh my! Violet looked at me with childlike wonder in her eyes. Let's get right to it then, why don't we? She was practically shaking with excitement. Her smile and laughter was positively infectious. We decided to make a chocolate cake. It was her favorite flavor, and I don't remember mine. That said, I also don't remember a thing about how to make cakes, but with Violet, that wasn't a problem. She got me up to speed with a soft and steady hand, and before long, we had the cake in the oven, baking away. I wish it took longer to make. Seeing Violet do what she loved most was a treat. When she pulled the cake out of the oven, she looked like a kid on Christmas Day. Oh, yeah, Food Wars would match. Oh, look at her! She's so cute! Baking a cake. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on with this cake down here, but it is cute. Now, just for the finishing touches, a little more here, a little more there. She was in her own world, humming away as she danced around the cake, decorating it as she went along. I couldn't help but smile and watch her in adoration. She's pure happiness right now. I wish I could take this moment and just freeze it in time for safekeeping. I can't wait to share this with the others. But first, Aurora, would you mind testing it? You don't have to ask, believe me. I'm first in line to try it out. Thank you. I just am unsure if what I make is worth eating or not. Oh, don't doubt yourself. Why's that? My family's caretaker, Shirley, was the one who taught me to bake. Besides my sister, Shirley was the only one who ever bothered to try what I made. Sometimes I worry they told me it's delicious just to make me feel better. I took a little off the top of her cake with my finger and licked it off. It's delicious, Violet. You better believe it. This reminds me of Naruto. Believe it! Anyway, would you want to help me a little longer? I'm having far too much fun to just stop now. I've just started making some cookies, and I find I quite enjoy your company and help, Aurora. I'd love to. Let me know how I can help. Violet passed me a bowl full of cookie dough and then a tray. All you need to do is make little cookie-shaped pieces out of this dough and then put them on the tray. Do try not to put any of them too close together on the tray or it'll become something like a mutant cookie in the oven. Got it. No mutant cookies here. I ripped off a piece of dough from the bowl and rolled it into the size and shape of a cookie. Is the the description of how to make cookie shapes feels so like a robot wrote it? It's very weird. Perfect, you're a natural. I know, this isn't my first time making cookies. Thank you, Violet. Wow. In the time it took me to make one, Violet had made 6 perfect cookies. She moved with mechanical efficiency. Ah, she's a robot, isn't she? She moved with mechanical efficiency as she kneaded balls of dough into perfectly shaped cookies. Wow, I thought you were great before, but you're really incredible. How long have you been doing this? Perhaps since I was about, say, 5? To this day, it remains the only thing I can best my sister at. I finished making another cookie as Violet finished 3 more. She held up one of the cookies and raised it to her face. You've gotten quite skilled at this, Aurora. I just wanted to say again, thank you for arranging this. I'm on top of the world right now. It was my pleasure, Violet. Gosh, she's adorable when she smiles. That was me and the game. For a few seconds, we kept working on the cookies in amiable silence, our eyes locked on each other's. Wait, we were staring at each other while we were making cookies? Just eye contact. You said you had a sister? Oh, why, yes, indeed. Viola Valentine. First twins in the... I was going to say Viola and Violet, but they're twins. Okay, I'll give it a pass. Oh, I'm out of my room on my tray. She flashed a devious smile in my direction right before she lightly threw a dough ball on my face. What's with that cheeky... Before I could react, it splatted against and stuck to my face. She burst into childlike laughter. Nice catch, Aurora. Perhaps you might try using your hands next time. Oh, it's on! I couldn't stop myself from smiling as I grabbed some ammo from my own cookie tray and threw them at her. She dodged them with ease and laughed. It's quite humorous how an old caretaker managed to do what you're struggling to do now. I interrupted her gloating with another dough ball throw. This time it made a satisfying splat against her left cheek. Strike! Oh, you're so going down. Her smile turned devilish as she grabbed another dough ball. Ah, shit. I've only a second before her next volley. I want to tackle her. I just started to reach for another dough ball from the tray when a dough ball splatted against my forehead, sending me recoiling backwards. Ah! And then another landed right next to it. Ah, mercy! And then another. I crumpled to the floor in defeat. I declare this my victory in absolute confidence. She laughed as she pointed at all the dough on my face. I took the opportunity to interrupt her speech with another dough ball. It splatted right against her left cheek. Oh, you're even more dead now. Forget surviving this crazy TV show. I don't know if I'm surviving the next 5 minutes. It was like looking a tiger dead in the eye. Violet reloaded her ammo and was winding up for another throw. It was all I could do to reach for one more ball and scream in defiance. Bring it on! Some say you could still hear my screams in the kitchen to this day. It exploded? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think I just have a thing for, white-haired characters. Because she was definitely, my first vote. Scarlet had potential, but she's, insane. And I didn't want to, have to do, zombie hunting again. We finished cleaning up after our impromptu food fight and brought the desserts that survived the Great War to the porch. Her smile and laughter were infectious. Pardon me, but I guess we can rule out you being a baseball player before you had come to this island. She put her hand tenderly against my face as she wiped off some remaining dough. We locked eyes yet again. Her eyes were practically magnetic. Are we gonna kiss? Thanks for playing along, Aurora. I suppose it's been too long since I've had that much fun. So thank you for indulging my little whim. Oh, she's so cute. It was a lot of fun for me too, Violet. Don't mention it. Besides, I think I got a few good hits in to make it worth it. I'm worried for you. It appears your amnesia is getting even worse. Violet laughed as she picked off some more crumbs off my face and licked them off her finger. Her eyes seemed to linger on mine. I do hope we can spend more time together soon. I quite like this. I'd like that, Violet. I had a lot of fun with you, too. You're full of surprises, you know. Just wait and see. There's more where that came from. We spend the rest of the day talking and eating little desserts together on the porch. Though Violet seemed quite distant when I first met her, I learned that the real Violet was nothing like that at all, and full of surprises. She could be unexpectedly shy one moment, and then mischievous as a child another. I've lost my ability to read. One thing's for sure, being around her makes my heart skip a beat and the time fly. Before I realized how much time had passed, it was already pitch black outside. Oh. I thought we were going back to my room, but I guess I'm going back on my own. I was about to turn in for the night when I heard a knock on my door. It's you again. Hey, Kat, I thought you weren't going to come over tonight. Sorry about that. I got tied up in some things. Is everything okay? Good as always. Care to join me for a walk? Sure, that sounds nice. Then away we go. We walked at a relaxed pace with Kat slightly ahead, leading the way. So, how are you feeling about day 3, Aurora? I still like Violet the most. Violet is still the girl I like the most. If anything, getting to meet and know the other girls made me like her even more. I know nothing about the other girls. I've only spent time with Violet, and that's what makes me like her the most. I don't know what kind of lies I'm sending off. Violet's an incredible woman in every way. Something about her just keeps pulling me in. I just can't get enough of that, you know? Aw, that's cute. Also a perfect answer for the cameras. Thank you very much. I guess you'll be giving her fan base some more things to go rabbit over soon, You can say that again. Perfect! Well, I'm happy you've at least got one girl you're really interested in, but it helps you've got chemistry with both. Tomorrow, we'll milk this love triangle by having you date the girl you didn't today. Okay, well, they're gonna force me to have a date with Scarlet. Sound good to you? I'm noticing a pattern and making it sound like I have a choice when I really don't. None of us really have a choice nowadays, I'm afraid. Alright, I gotta get back to editing today's footage. You ready to head back to the mansion? Sounds good to me. We walked back in comfortable silence. Night. See you later, Kat. Now back to my bedroom, I guess. If we get caught trying to escape, there's no telling what would happen to us. It's a chance we have to take. I know, but we need to know what we're up against. We know the island better than anyone by now, Aurora. We'll be fine. I'm not so sure. Damien's brought in that scientist for his latest experiment. All I've heard is that she's the one who built the prototype, the one Damien used to turn 6 into a vegetable. Not to mention the old test audiences too. Shit. I think they must have killed at least 100 people by now, and they still haven't perfected it. If we get caught, I get what you're trying to say. Are you still with me on this? It's not too late. You don't even have to ask. Of course I'm with you. Who are you? Somehow I know you're close by. But every time I try to see your face, the dream ends. Alright. Down. Day 4, I guess. I walked back to the kitchen where the girls were having breakfast. So, how was the date? Yeah, tell us. Tara was furiously scribbling down notes with the title War Plans in bold. It was really quite nice. We actually made this cake and the cookies yesterday together, Aurora and I. I hope you all enjoy it. They're amazing, Violet. Thanks for making it for us. And she's so nice, even though they're rivals. Thanks so much. They're so delicious. Tara scribbled, war of attrition is likely not an option. What are you writing there, Tara? Nothing. So, how come there's cookie batter everywhere? Didn't they clean that up? Whatever. No matter where I look, I can see batter on every surface of the kitchen. Sorry, I had to stop myself from making a joke. It wasn't just the batter. Violet and I had knocked over quite a few things in our firefight. Oh, that's... You sure it was just baking together? It's some other kind of batter, if you know what I mean. You sure it's just... Oh, I thought it was more than that. I charaded as if I was heartbroken. I gotta hand it to you, Violet. I didn't think you had it in you. Hubba hubba. Wait, no, nothing like that happened. Are you sure? Allie and I laughed and made finger guns at each other. Allie and I get each other. Yeah, we get it. We get it. I don't get it. Yeah, of course you don't, Yui. Get out of here. That's because you're a good person, Yui. I think what Allie is trying to say is that Violet and Aurora fucked. Allie stuffed a cookie into Scarlet's mouth before she could finish her sentence. Wow, these cookies are pretty useful. You gotta teach me how to make these sometime, Violet. It would be my pleasure, Allie. Oh, teach me too. Why should Aurora have all the good stuff? We spent the rest of the morning fooling around in the kitchen. It was an orgy. Oh, my head. You okay? You don't look so good. Not so loud. Oh, my head's killing me after I had a ton of wine last night. I still had to edit our broadcast after that, which didn't help. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the woman who decides whether I get to live or die every night. And she was very, very drunk when she did just that. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week. Clearly, you're still alive, Aurora, so it's all good. Believe me, you'd drink too if you worked here. Just look at the Brothers 5. Working at Futuristic Evil Corp, TM, has to come with some benefits, right? You'd think, but we still have to pay for dental out of pocket. Man, they don't even have dental. What a shame. Before I forget what this show's all about, today's the day you go on a date with... Who was your other soulmate candidate again? It was Scarlet. How much did you drink last night, Kat? Whatever, I knew that. Just testing you, duh. Right. Alright, let's get the second date with Scarlet started. Woo! Whoa, someone tell the world to stop spinning like a little bitch. I'm pretty much fucked, right? Oh, that's funny. I found Scarlet out for a stroll outside the mansion. Hey, that's how I found Violet last time. I guess there's nothing else to do, but kind of just walk around. Whatever. She seemed a little down. Hey, Scarlet, you doing okay? Oh, jeez. Oh, it's just you, Aurora. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's not your fault. I'm just a bit on edge after the whole zombie date thing, whatever it was. I guess I'm feeling a little sad about all that. Why? You saved everybody. We wouldn't have needed to save anybody if it wasn't for me. At least you fixed the situation. Without your help, they'd still be running rampant. Still, they wouldn't have been running... Blah, 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 blah. Still, they wouldn't have been running around in the first place if it wasn't for me. Well, that's true, but hey, it makes for great TV. Which, inadvertently, is pretty good for keeping me alive, but I'll keep quiet on that. Besides, you did it because you were trying to help me get my memories back. That means more to me than I can say. I'm sorry I couldn't do it. If it's okay with you, I'll try again. I'm sure this time, let's not worry about that for now. Thanks, though. I appreciate it. For now, I just want to get to know you better, Scarlet. We got interrupted last time, to say the least. Care to join me in making up for some lost time? That would be fantastic. There's somewhere I'd like to go if that's okay with you. Lead the way. You won't regret it. At least I think you won't. Should I be worried? Come on, let's go. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along with her. Who could say no to a girl who could turn you to a zombie? That was a weird sentence. Ooh, we're in a nightclub. Behold, there's a nightclub in the mansion? There is now. I made it myself. She is crazy, but she is hot. Granted, I use it more as a testing ground than a real nightclub, but the staff really wanted something to blow off steam in. And okay, I cheated a little bit. I made a robot that made the nightclub for me, but it still counts. I think you're probably the first person to ever say something like that. Also, I didn't know you knew how to build robots. That's amazing. I mean, if robots are canon in this world, then maybe Violet is a robot. Hell yeah, it's cool. I get the feeling that building things to make people happier was what I enjoyed the most before I came here. Wait, she also has amnesia? What do you mean by that? You won't believe me if I told you. Actually, maybe you're the only person who would. Maybe it's worth a shot. These crazy eyes she gets. Look at those eyes. Girl's insane. Could she be like me? There's so much of my life I can't remember for some reason. I couldn't help but raise an eyebrow. There was a lot of broken people after the war in New Asia. Not just broken bones and missing limbs, but shattered minds, people trapped in their own heads. I was told I had a gift for research, a gift that might help those people be able to reclaim their lives. So I finished school early and got my PhD. I led a task force dedicated to helping the survivors. We helped them forget their most painful, most traumatic memories and move on. It was my life's work, you know, but now I can't remember what it was, how it worked, if we even got anywhere with our research. To be completely honest, I can't really remember how I got here either. I'm sorry to ask, but how on earth did that happen? Is this like... Now this is feeling like Danganronpa, you know, like they also had lost their memories, I think, maybe? Or was that just the main character? Whatever. But yeah, also didn't have memories. If I knew before, I definitely don't know now. Maybe testing got dangerous and I wasn't willing to test on someone else. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. The crazy thing is, I went from that to being on some kind of dating show? What the hell? I guess it does sound pretty weird. And the idea of getting married in 1 week? Who wrote this? An idiot? I couldn't help but laugh. But what do I even have to lose at this point? I wouldn't look at it that way. I can't remember anything either, but I'm alive. As long as I'm alive, I've got everything to lose and everything to gain. An optimist, huh? That's worth something. I guess you'd understand better than anyone. What do you plan to do after this is all over? Honestly, I don't know. I want my memories back, but if I can't get them back, I'd just try to make the best of things. That's some plan. I'm still working on I'm still working the details out. Give me a break. At least you remember some things. I can't even remember my name at first. You got me beat there. We talked for hours about how we both felt about our situations. The good things, the bad things, about forgetting who you are. We laughed about forgetting the embarrassing moments that probably plagued others for a lifetime. We lamented the moments that truly made life worth living, the moments that made your life unique. It's nice to have someone that understands. You know, I got a silly idea if you're interested. Let's hear it. Getting engaged in a week is stupid, and a person who would agree to that is even stupider than that. But I think I'd say yes if it were you, Aurora, if only to see where life goes with someone like you. Shh, let me finish. Regardless of who you ask on the last day, I'd like to be your friend in the times to come. If you'll be mine, I can't remember the last time I had a friend to just talk to about how I feel. I think this is the first time that I felt a little better about what happened. I'd want you to feel better about the past too. I don't want you to feel alone in this world. It's sad enough, you know. And maybe I'm just being foolish, but who knows? Maybe if we're still in each other's lives after all this, we'll be able to help each other take back the lives we wanted. What do you say? I was thinking the same thing, Scarlet. I'm glad, but, how to say, I'd still prefer if you pick me. What can I say? I'm a bit competitive. On second thought, I'm very competitive. Just saying, but out of all the girls, I'm the best educated and the most illustrious, and had the most illustrious career. Won first place in the National New Asian Science Exhibition, and I laughed out loud as she listed her accomplishments one by one. She made angry faces at me in mock anger. But most of all, I want you to have a happy life, and I think someone else might get it wrong. We spent the rest of the evening enjoying each other's company. The laughter and smiles never stopped, and she never let go of my hand during our walk. I mean, that's cute and all, but Violet is just so much cuter. Like, she's adorable. I was feeling too restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went for a walk downstairs. I decided to walk to the kitchen and opened the fridge. Was the cake in there? Did Violet make me a cake? Turns out there were some leftover cookies that Violet and I had made together. I grabbed a few and wolfed them down. It always comes back to Violet. Delicious. Got a case of the midnight munchies? I figured I'd do my civil duty and help finish the cookies Violet and I made. Right, only a good Samaritan would finish all the cookies, so no one else would have to make that sacrifice. I'm just too good of a person, I know. It gets me in trouble sometimes. Anyway, I've been meaning to talk to you. What's up? How'd your date with Scarlet today go? I mean, it went good, but I don't want to keep dating her. Should I say eh? It was alright, I guess. Oh, really? That's too bad. Scarlet said in an interview after your date that she thought you two really connected. Ooh. Well, doesn't matter. The audience thinks you did, and that keeps you alive. I guess so. Anyway, you're probably safe for at least another day, thanks to the ongoing rivalry between Scarlet and Violet. The stakes are rising, and so are our precious ratings. So without further ado, it's time for Phase 3. You've only got one date left with each of them before the final day, so make them count. You're not out of the woods just yet. Will do. Alright, good. Well, I need to get back to preparing for tomorrow's show. And you better rest up for tomorrow. You only get one first third date with a girl, right? Sounds good to me, Kat. See you later. Good night. And thanks for the help. I realize I'd probably be screwed without you. Don't thank me yet. I walked back to my room and plopped on my bed. And now it's time for a weird dream, probably, I assume. Time to get some shut-eye. Here we go. Alright, we're out of the mansion. Next stop, the beach. I told you the staff wouldn't suspect a thing. That's because nobody's been stupid enough to try to escape till now. Maybe people should have been a little more stupid a little sooner. Easier said than done. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along. We'll go through the forest, come on! We ran through the forest as if the devil were chasing us. The truth was not so far from it. Okay, I can see the pier now, and the boat. We're this close to getting out of here. She always put on her bravest face when she was afraid. We're going to make it, right? Of course, the boat's just a little further, and no one's on our tail. I can't believe it. We're finally getting out of here. We're finally going to leave, Aurora. About time, if you ask me. I've dreamed of this moment every day since. Who knows how long we've been trapped here by now. But I never thought I could escape till I got to know you. I laughed. You're giving me too much credit. It was your idea. Find any other sane person and they would have told you the same things. Sane people didn't try to escape with me. I wouldn't have stayed sane if it weren't for you, though. She laughed. That was my favorite sound. Let's get back to matters at hand. We both know that this is where the rubber meets the road. Yeah. Now it's just a mad dash to the finish. You ready to run? No. I'm kidding. Let's go. That favorite sound of mine once more. I hope it's not the last time I hear it. Yeah, I have water. I have my water with me. The next day, I woke to the sound of an explosion outside. Of course. I ran outside as fast as I could. What the? The first thing I saw was Scarlet and black smoke emanating from the ground near her, of course. Oh, hey there, Aurora. Nice weather we're having, huh? Hey, Scarlet. You okay? I'm pretty good, all things considered. I've been experimenting again on trying to bring back people's memories without the whole monkey zombie bit. I figure if you and I ever, well, I'd want us to know everything about each other. I mean, that's a cute face. She is cute. No secrets. I'd like that, Scarlet. Thanks. I'll let you know if I make any progress with that. I gotta clean this up. Give me a minute and then we can head to the forest. I've been meaning to spend some time there since I got to this island. Sounds good by me. Woo! This is a pretty forest. We walked together through the forest hand in hand, talking about things we'd do after we got off this island, talking about everything and anything. After we're off this island, whatever happens, do you maybe want to catch a movie together? Sure, but why a movie? You can laugh, but there's a part of me that just wants to be a regular girl for a day. That's something I could never forget. And I'd like it if it could be that way with you. What do you say? I'd like that. Yay! Scarlet did a little dance of happiness. We spend the rest of the morning together in the woods, enjoying each other's company, and maybe a little more than that. Oh! Somehow, in the middle of it all, I forgot what kind of show I was on in the first place. It was just me and her. Why didn't I have this with fucking Violet? In this moment, more than ever, I was glad to be alive. Morning, Aurora! It's still morning? Time sure flies, huh? The show's almost over, and you'll be able to go back to your regular life soon. No idea if that's gonna have any less headaches, though. Who knows? As strange as it sounds, I've had some fun here. The whole getting murdered thing isn't great, but it hasn't been all bad. I did mention that other people would kill to be in your position. On second thought, they definitely haven't thought it through enough. Probably not. Well, back to business. It's time to pick who you'll go on your first third date with. Who's the unlucky soulmate candidate today? Well, we're going back to Violet, obviously. You didn't let me down, Aurora. I had my doubts with Violet at first, but now I can see why she's the audience favorite. Don't mess it up. Wouldn't dream of it. I wouldn't dream of it. Back in the kitchen. I found Violet in the same place I met her. She was taking out a fresh batch of cookies from the oven. Morning, Violet. I slid next to her and grabbed one of the cookies in one smooth motion. Ow, hot! I flung the cookie into my mouth anyway, fucking obliterating it. Worth the pain. Damn, that was delicious. Wait a moment, you silly goose. You never fail to make me laugh, Aurora. I quite admire that. I did a mocking bow with my arms behind my back and put on my best fancy accent. The pleasure's all mine, milady. Tips Fedora. Stop, you. I wolfed down another cookie. Hell yeah! You do know those are for sharing with everyone, right? I'm part of everyone. What's the problem here? We laughed together at the bit we were performing. Oh, that reminds me, Aurora. What's up, Violet? Oh. What's up? It's come to my attention that this show will be ending quite soon. Yeah, it is. Oh, do cheer up, please. I don't intend to feel sorry for myself. Instead, I want to use the time we have left here to do something I've always longed to do. Oh, what? What I want is to go on a date, the kind that normal people go on. The kind that I've only heard about, having a picnic, watching a movie at a theater, long walks on the beach, even something crazy like a paint night. Do you want to paint me, Violet? Paint me like one of your French girls? And then we can watch the sunset go down together, and it'd be so romantic. Her enthusiasm was adorable. She was practically bouncing around the room like a ping pong ball. I think we can make that happen. Can we now? Which one? Why not all of them? She's got the most beautiful smile. Damn! Hell yeah! Really? You've got to be kidding me. You can count on me, Violet. I'll make it happen. Yay! She did a little cheer and dance. gosh, I can't stop smiling looking at her. That said, I have no idea what to do. Guess this will be touch and go. It wouldn't be fair if you figured out everything. Let me handle the picnic. I do want to say that I've refrained from making Taylor Swift jokes, but I could have made 2 since we started this whole thing. She pulled out a basket from behind her. Was she already made a picnic? Care to join me in the lovely outdoors? I wouldn't miss it for the world, Violet. Oh, she's so cute. Feed me. We walked outside for a while and then settled on a lovely spot with a nice mix of shade and sunlight for our picnic. The way her silver hair caught the sunlight, it was enough to make you believe in angels. She was so beautiful. Dig in, I've brought plenty. Please don't hold yourself back. What is this, though? Like, what is this food? It looks weird. I've got to be the luckiest person alive. Save that talk for after you try this. I'm letting you have the first bite. Should I be worried? I smiled as she mock pouted. Just kidding. She laughed and smiled as she spoon-fed me a delicious egg roll. Gross. Called it. I'm the luckiest person alive. Not just because the food's delicious, but because you're here next to me, Violet. I got that riz! You've made this week so special. I feel the same way, Aurora. And there's more where that came from. You're absolutely right. I've got something prepared for just the 2 of us next. You owe me one, Aurora. Huh? We enjoyed the delicious food and conversation over the rest of the afternoon. We walked back to the mansion hand in hand, smiling all the while. Next stop, the only movie theater on the island. The game room, I guess. I didn't know we had a room like this in the mansion. I'm not surprised. Tara's pretty territorial about this room from what I've seen and heard. I like that I made a joke that is better if you see it and not heard. Like, it's a visual joke, a spelling joke, not a listening joke. It's not an audio joke. But right now, it's our very own private movie theater. I did little jazz hands at the TV. God, I wish I had hands. I need to get me, like, some hands. I need hands. Violet clapped, as if I had just put on a performance of a lifetime. I made a dramatic bow and then took a look at what movies we had in store. Let's see, we got rom-coms, fantasy medieval movies, war movies, a few superhero movies, and last but not least, a horror movie. Should I have listed movies? Hold on. We got Runaway Bride, we got Knight's Tale, we got Saving Private Ryan, we got Marvel movies, and we got Saw 2. I don't know. I have not seen any of those movies. That's a lie. I'll put on a rom-com. From what Violet was saying earlier, this would definitely be her favorite. Me too! Let's watch How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I started the movie and then went back and sat next to Violet with my arm around her. Oh! The story was about a girl who moved to a place called New York to become a writer, falls in love with a boy she meets there, and eventually realizes her dream and her love. It wasn't anything special, but Violet was thoroughly entranced for the whole movie. Me, I was more entranced by her. After the credits rolled, Violet practically burst into tears. This was the best movie I've ever seen in my whole life! My whole life! Then how about we take a scene you liked from the movie and turn it into a painting? Oh, I thought we were gonna... Never mind. Oh my gosh, you didn't! Just wait right here for a second. Wait, were they watching the Titanic? Okay. I had no idea where to find art supplies, but I knew if there was anyone who could, it was Kat. Kat, I think you know the sitch. What's the sitch? You got some nerve putting this together at the last minute, but I like that about you. You got moxie, kid. 4. Set up everything they need for a paint night in the main hall of the mansion. Stat. Aw, man, I just finished my shift. Even better, you got free time for this. And so we started painting on canvases in the main hall. I think I'll paint a picture of... I don't know. We're gonna go with this one, though. Violet and I watching the movie together. This counts, right? What are you painting, Aurora? I'm painting a picture of us watching the movie together. It's like really, really meta. It's the most beautiful scene from the movie, you know? It'd be a shame not to capture it. You're quite the flirt, you know that? But I like that about you. Her smile could melt the coldest heart. So which scene are you painting, Violet? I'm drawing the scene where the girl runs out in the rain to tell the boy that she loves him. It was just so romantic. There was also a Taylor Swift joke there, but I couldn't quite make it. She sighed like a love-struck teenager. I could tell she was putting her whole heart into her painting. She captured the scene perfectly. Oh yeah, oh, she got my heart. Totally, completely. I love her. As for me, let's just say I was more focused on making the people have the right number of heads and working from there. The right number of heads, if you know what I mean. Sorry. An hour or so later, we finished and compared our final artworks. She's an incredibly talented artist. Me, not so much. It was basically stick figures. That was embarrassing, but man, it was worth it to just see her smile and break into laughter. Her laughter was interrupted by a gurgle from her stomach. Mother would punish me for sure if she heard me make that sound, but who cares now? Violet was unstoppable at this point. Is it time for dinner? I do believe it is. Oh, we went back to the fancy underwater restaurant that we have for some reason. I volunteered to cook, but she wanted to go back to the restaurant that we went to on our first date, so we did. Apparently, she was trying too hard to be prim and proper back then and didn't actually get to eat as much as she wanted. She ate up a storm, almost literally. Almost. We spent dinner wolfing down delicious food without a care in the world and laughed about scenes in the movie and our little artsy adventure. And then finally, we went for the long-awaited walk on the beach. We held hands as we walked along the ocean. The waves of the ocean seemed to play music for us as we skirted by. At times, we talked without end. At other times, we enjoyed each other's company and warmth and silence. Either way, we were so happy Either way, we were as happy as can be. Isn't it awesome that my brain just forgets how to read for a second? I just turn off my... Never mind. We talked about how the past, the present, and future were so different than before because of each other. You know, Aurora, if you asked me to marry you right now, without a doubt I'd accept. I know it sounds quite crazy to say that in such a short period of time, but I just know. She kissed me passionately with everything she had! Oh, Violet! And what came next was the perfect ending to our lovely date. What came next? Did we fuck? Come closer! Oh! Okay. The end, I guess. After today's date, I decided to take a stroll around the mansion. We didn't see anything, though. The night was clear as could be. A light breeze made it just a bit chilly, but not enough that I'd need to put on more clothes, I assume. I found myself fixating on the moon without thinking. She is powerful. I thought I'd find you here. Why's that? Just a gut feeling, and the island-wide surveillance system. You doing okay? Yeah, I'm just thinking. Just some post-nut clarity, I guess. I can't believe the show's almost over. It didn't feel real earlier today. Time sure flies, doesn't it? You've only got the last third date with Scarlett tomorrow, and then the final ceremony on the day after. Speaking of which, how was your date today? Awesome! Being with Violet makes me feel like we're on top of the world. Somehow she takes my breath away with how cool she can be, and at the same time makes me laugh like a child alongside her. I had no idea that I'd fall for her so hard after our first meeting, but I couldn't help myself. And now, what I want most is to make her the happiest woman in the world. Now that's what I like to hear. I had my doubts at first, but you two really stole the show. And with some good reason. With good reason. I feel like our viewers got to see a glimpse of what your lives together would be like. Maybe the mess in the kitchen won't be from the dough next time, huh? No comment. Who knew that 3 dates were all you needed to figure out if a marriage would last? If this TV gig doesn't work out, maybe I should become a marriage counselor. Anyway, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got some work got to get some work done tonight to prep for the ending of the show. You know what? I could use some company. It's not like you were up to anything. Kat reached her hand out to me. I put my hand in hers on instinct. With her hand in mine, she pulled me with her to the library. Now you're probably wondering why I am bringing you here of all places. Well, considering that every time they've brought up the library, they've brought up the whole, like, after hours porn thing, I'm getting a little nervous. You like to read? Well, yes, but no. There's no internet for us goons, so here's where we store most of our information. Records of every single run of the show, building and security details, guard schedules, and most importantly, salary records. It's hidden in plain sight as regular books. You need to know how to decipher them, though. They're pretty useless to the average person. Interesting, and also a little unnecessary. Who here is going to read a book? Oh, I knew the state of education was bad, but not this bad. It still doesn't answer why you brought me here. Well, you see, I have this lovely chair and table here that I do so love to work on. Okay. And it's truly, truly exhausting for me to get up from this lovely arrangement to have to fetch each book I need to reference. So, you want me to grab your books for you so you can just stay here? Okay. I'm so glad you understand. And you know, I'm doing everything I can to keep you alive. It's just a teeny tiny favor. I couldn't help but laugh at her mock pout. Sure, Kat, it's the least I can do. Great, alright, to start, I need you to grab me the Princess of Avaronda, 100 recipes for a Philosopher's Stone, and I regret everything. It must be the 100th batch of books I've had to deliver. It's been hours. Seriously, whoever designed this system should be shot. Yeah, honestly, this seems stupid. I tried to read a few of the books I was delivering, but like Kat said, they just seemed like regular books. And that's a wrap. Thanks for the help, Aurora. I'll send you a thank you card for when you're off this island or something. At that rate, that was pretty much slave labor. I like to think of it as more of unpaid charity work. You've got one last day tomorrow. Don't mess it up. I'm curious, what's the first thing you're going to do when you're out of here? Honestly, I'm not sure. Oh, I clicked twice. I don't know what she said. Well, I gotta get back to editing. Night, Aurora. See you, Kat. I don't think it was important. It's fine. Oh, here we go. Dramatic time. The alarms were deafening. We planned for every possibility we could, but it wasn't enough. We made it to the ship, but it still wasn't enough. Our one saving grace, the ship, wouldn't start. Someone tampered with it, and there's no time to fix it. That's it then. I couldn't find the words to say. I love you. I love you too, Aurora. I wish we could have met anywhere but here. She held me in her arms with the last of her strength. All that's left to do was wait. Goodbye, love. Alright. Courting call. Alright. Waking up next to Violet felt like... I'm sorry, what? Waking up next to Violet felt like waking up next to an angel. She slept with me last night? What did we miss? We had walked back from the beach past... Huh? What? So these weird interludes with Kat, are they happening like on another plane of exist? Like, what's happening? We walked back from the beach past midnight last night, so any rest we could get was very welcome. What the fuck is going on? For several minutes, all I could do was watch silver hair catch the sunlight. She was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. I thought we'd get like another picture, but I guess not. Morning, Aurora. Morning to you too, Violet. Do you mind if we just perhaps stay here for a spell? Yeah! We could stay here all day, baby! Fantastic. She rolled herself towards me and hugged me with all her strength. No take-backs. We laid together in the bed all morning, enjoying each other's warmth and company. I don't want this moment to end. I simply cannot wait till we leave here together, Aurora. We will be the greatest partnership of all time. I still think you're a robot. An empire like no other. I do like an ambitious woman. Oh, it's time for you to spend some time with another girl, no? Sorry about that. It's in the contract, I guess. It's no matter. To bicker about this would be fruitless. It's the very nature of this show. Do entertain yourself with whoever today's date will be, but know that anything she could offer would pale to what a queen could. Hell yeah. Ah, fuck. Well, look who crawled out of an economy class airplane toilet. Damien, go fuck yourself. And good morning to you too, Damien. Aurora, don't mind my... never mind him. Damien was just telling me the news. Your ratings are doing really well so far. At this rate, I really think you'll make it out of here. That's great news. I wouldn't celebrate just yet. Just because you've done well till now doesn't mean you won't jump the shark today. Your ratings today need to be higher than they've ever been, or you'll get axed. Axed literally, if I'm around when your number's up. I guess we'll find that out together, won't we? Later. Sorry about him. He can be a little mean sometimes. A murder threat is a little mean. Anyway, you ready for your last date with Scarlet? It's just this last date, and then tomorrow it'll be the final ceremony. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Fantastic. Then we'll start filming right away. Good luck, Aurora. You'll need it. Thanks, Kat. I owe you one. It's time for my last date with Scarlet. I found Scarlet in the same place I met her. She was engrossed in a book, with a pile of books next to her. They looked worn, as if they'd been read over and over again through the years. Hey there, Scarlet. What you reading? Hi, Aurora. Just an old fairy tale. Really? I'm surprised you read something that would throw science out the window. Oh, excuse me. I'm a woman of varied tastes. I quite like these stories, especially this one. Which one are you reading? It's called The Princess of Averanda. Really, it's silly. I doubt you'd be interested in. Try me. I love me a fairy tale. I smiled at her. She smiled back at me in kind. Okay, I don't see why not. Let's see if they... Oh, what a cutie! There's a young girl, Nira, who was the princess of the kingdom of Averanda, which was far, far away from civilization. Unlike other princesses before her, she had no time for politicking or parties. She spent all of her time building all sorts of gadgets for her family and her friends. Like a robot dog that would eat the vegetables they didn't want to eat. Oh, I gotta try my hand at this sometime. Scarlet giggled like a child. Nira has a blissfully happy childhood. She even falls in love with a commoner named Aloria. Though her kingdom would never approve of their relationship, Nira and Aloria never failed to see each other in secret, every night by the crooked trees in the western forests. But those days don't last. One day, her mother, the queen, is taken by a witch, never to be seen again, and Nira is forced to become queen at the age of 16. In her mother's absence, Nira does her best to lead the kingdom, and for years it prospers. She's like no other leader they've had before. But secretly she wants to leave. As a queen, she has no more time for the things or people that she loved with all her heart. She cries every night alone. But she knows she can't. Too much responsibility falls on her. Then one day, Nira is cursed by the same witch that took her mother and forgets everything. Her name, her family, her kingdom. Everything except for Eloria and the desire to leave. And so she leaves, and no one in the village ever sees her again. I won't bore you with the rest of the story, but thanks for listening till now. How is she going to, tell me the story all the way up to, the climax and then just blue ball me? Ah, come on. Believe me, Scarlet, I want to hear this to the end. Especially because you like it so much. Still got that riz. I looked deep in her eyes, and I could tell just how much she loved this story. Well, there's really not much left, but, well, Nira and Eloria live a wonderful life in a neighboring kingdom for many years. But one day, she remembers everything and rushes home, worrying for her people. When she gets there, she sees her people have been ruled by the very same witch who took her memory, and that her people no longer prosper the way they did under her rule. In anger, Nira confronts the witch on the border of Averanda. The witch takes off her cowl, revealing herself to be Nira's mother, the lost queen. Nira's mother gives her an ultimatum. She can return to ruling the kingdom, but she can never leave again. Or she can leave now and never come back. And that's where the story ends. You never get to know what choice Nira makes. That's quite the cliffhanger. I want to know what happens next. Believe me too. I'm curious, what would you do in Nira's shoes? I would leave the kingdom. I think I'd leave and never come back. Interesting, why's that? There's no point living without love. Even if it was better for the kingdom for Nira to stay, it would guarantee her love could never be realized. And that's just too sad. I think the same way. I've loved this story ever since I lost my memories. I'm sure I don't have a kingdom or anything, but sometimes you wonder, you know? Yeah, I get the same feeling too. That's just life, you know. You just have to keep moving forward. Yeah, you're right. I'm really happy that you're the one I get to move forward with, Aurora. Well, you're not, because I'm not picking you, but okay. Me too, Scarlet. There's no one else I'd rather be with right here, right now. I mean, just right here and right now. And speaking of right now, there's something I want to bring you. Where's that? I'll give you a hint. I've been thinking about this place ever since you mentioned that you loved fairy tales. Oh my gosh, there's turtles down here! Turtles! She was practically dancing around the room, taking in all the sights. It was impossible not to smile. I figured the Ocean Palace just might be your thing. Scarlet practically jumped onto me and squeezed the life out of me in a deathly bear hug. This is wonderful, Aurora. Thank you so much. You've made everything so special, in ways I honestly couldn't believe, but you did it. And this is just the beginning, Scarlet. We're in this together. Why am I lying to her? I held Scarlet and kissed her on the lips. It was like an explosion of passion had set me on fire as she kissed me back and wrapped her arms around me. Always. Not always. I'm leaving you. We looked deep into each other's eyes and then we fucked on the... Oh! In a split second, the room became pitch black. I couldn't even see my hand in front of my face, much less Scarlet. Aurora? Looks like there's a blackout. Scarlet held my hand tight. Maybe she was afraid of the dark. I didn't have a chance to respond before I heard a rush of footsteps coming toward us in the dark. Something isn't right. Oh no. We were surrounded. A familiar voice cut through the short silence of me holding my breath. I'm sorry, Aurora. You just didn't make the cut. We got to get out of here. Just make it quick, please. I could hear the woman the voice belongs to walk away. I dashed from the table, pulling Scarlet along with me. What's going on? Who are... Just come with me. We've got to get out of... I didn't even make 5 steps before I was tackled down and cuffed behind my back. Aurora! I screamed for her to run, but they made sure no sound could escape as they pinned me to the ground. Scarlet, you've got to run. Get out of here. It was no use. Even though she was just a few feet away, I was powerless to get an inch closer. They tackled her down in a second. I heard the clink of the cuffs as they dragged her away. I struggled with everything I had to get up, to save her, to run, for what I felt like an eternity. And then nothing. Oh? I woke up on an operating table, the kind you see in a nightmare. Blood splattered on the floor and the walls, the smell of disinfectant and rotting flesh. There was a nearby table littered with metal instruments that could make anybody talk. My first instinct was to get up and get off as fast as possible, but my neck, hands, and legs were cuffed and pinned down in thick metal braces. I tried to force myself out with all my strength, but the braces didn't so much as budge. Hello? What's going on? Where am I? Scarlet, you there? All I heard back were echoes of my own screams. Wherever I was, this place must be massive. Hey, Aurora. Kat was holding some kind of helmet with thick wires extruding from the back of it. Don't worry, Scarlet is doing fine. She's just taking a little nap. Kat, what's going on? You've got to help me. I was just on my date with Scarlet when everything went dark and these guys fucking kidnapped us and... I know, Aurora. I know. She sighed. You did good, but not good enough. That's pretty much it. Would it make you feel better to hear that you're the best one yet? I don't care. Get me out of here. At this point, there is no point explaining. She placed the helmet on my head carefully. Even if I wanted to stop her from doing so, it braced around my neck, made it impossible to maneuver. Please, Kat, don't do this. Okay, Fire, thanks for staying. I do have this recorded if you want to see the rest of it if you're interested in the story. So I do have this recording and it should be on Twitch later as a past stream. So, but thanks for staying for so long. Have a good night. Please, Kat, don't do this. I could hear the hum of a massive generator turning on behind me. She raised her hand, revealing a trigger switch with a single red button. I just want to get out of here. I want to get back to my life, whatever it is. Please. Not today, Aurora. She pressed it. The sound of crashing waves, a world without time or color. I'm back. This time it's as if I'm sitting in an audience, watching myself from afar. The escape had failed. I'd been separated from her and captured. We really never had a chance, did we? I find myself praying that she's safe, if anything happened to her. For a moment, the world exploded with color. Always the hero, aren't you, Aurora? What did you do to her? You should be more worried about yourself. You knew the rules. If you try to escape the island, you die. It didn't have to be like this, but you... I'm done talking. Goodbye, Aurora. Oh, will you look at that? Looks like our little hero's got some life left in him. I'm a girl. Why did they ask for my pronouns if they're not gonna address me as such? You know, Aurora, you're in luck. Usually I'd just kill you for this, but a new opportunity's just opened up, and I think you'd be the perfect fit. Hey, don't just lie there. Just 5 more minutes. Oh my god, we're in a loop! You're the star of the show. You can't just sleep through it. Wow. Yeah, wait. We're in a simulation. Oh, here we are. Oh my god. We're back. Okay, so this is the same as before. What was my name again? Oh, my name's... I can't remember my name. Really? You gotta be joking. I'm dead serious. I can't remember a thing. Who knows? It might be for the better. Luckily, we've got your name on file, Aurora. My name's Kat. It's nice to meet you. That was slightly different, obviously. You're the star of our new show, Find Love or Die Trying. Let me get you up to speed. How on earth did I get in this mess? I'm somehow stuck on an island in the middle of nowhere, in an insane dating show from hell. From what Kat said, I'm dead meat if I can't finish the show with a fiance or if the ratings aren't high enough. Oh, so I guess the ratings. Okay. I feel like they didn't mention that at the very first and then like brought that up later. Whatever. None of the girls on the show know the truth. If they found out, they'd kill all of us. Why couldn't I wake up with no memories in a regular hospital like a regular drama protagonist? At least the girls seemed nice. Allie is quite something. Something tells me she'll be hard to keep up with, and that's not just from losing a race to her in the field, so they bypassed all of the introductions. Scarlett's interesting. I've still got no idea if she's trying to read the magazine or the book hiding it. I'll figure that out later. Tara marches to the beat of her own drum. I like that. I don't. Violet's cool but intimidating as hell. I'm pretty sure she was about to cook one of the brothers for dinner. And then there's Yui. She seems like a really sweet girl. Something about her is so familiar. Are they gonna make me pick Yui? Because I don't want it. I don't wanna. She said she knew me from before. I'll have to ask her about what I was like before as soon as I can. But for now, the show must go on. And that's why Aurora is the perfect soulmate for each of you. I'm sorry, you just threw a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. It's like the bullshit math they show on screen in a movie. Ah, you're late to the party, Aurora. Now that we're all together, it's time to explain the rules of this show. Aurora, one of the 5 lovely women here is your soulmate. You'll get to know 3 of the girls over the next 9 days, over 3 dates with each of them. Oh, it changed. Now it's 3 girls over 9 days. Then on the 10th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you. So I've got 10 days to save my life. So without further ado, who do you want to spend time with? Oh. I don't think of it as who do you want to talk the most to right now. Hold on just a sec. I forgot to tell you something pretty important. Oh. This should be far enough. So the girls think you'll be asking any of the 5 of them for a date. But really, I only want you to be asking 3 of them. Basically, everybody but Scarlet and Violet. You cannot keep me from my love! What? Why is that? Let's just say we think we'll be getting higher ratings that way. And you know how important it is to get high ratings, right? I don't really have a choice, do I? Nope. Glad we're on the same page, Aurora. So without further ado... What the fuck? I can't be with my love. Ah, fuck. These are the 3 girls I didn't give a fuck about. Oh. Okay, well, I have no choice. I think what we're gonna do is Allie first, and then Yui, and then Tara. Alright, we'll make it happen. Okay. So I don't really know if this is like a good place to stop. You know what? I might end stream for now and then potentially stream a little bit later. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so that is going to be it for now anyway. And then maybe we will, I don't know if we'll finish this. I don't know how long this game is, but I do like it so far. So that is going to be it for now, and I will see you guys later. Bye!